Hello again, friends. It is Len, and we are hanging out once again in my 1986 Toyota Dolphin RV, which has been my permanent residence and tiny home on wheels for like 4 months now, maybe, I think. Something like that. Anyways, I'm having the greatest time living in here, and it's super cool. RV life is cool and all, but it might be time for an adventure of some kind. And I mean something totally random and off the beaten path. So here's what I thought I would do. Ever since I started posting about my new RV life, I've received a bunch of comments and messages from people saying, if you're in my town, stop by, let's hang out, or come stay over, or come park in my yard. So I thought, what if I hit one of these random people up, see if their offer still stands, and go over and have a sleepover with them. But I will have to limit my travel zone because this RV only gets about 15 miles to the gallon, maybe 17 if she's going down a great big hill. So part of my criteria here is it's got to be someone within a reasonable distance from where I'm at right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through my Instagram messages and I'm going to find somebody who's invited me over, and then maybe we can cruise the Dolphin over to their place and rage. This is strictly a person or people who look like they'd be a good time to hang out with. I'll start digging around and I'll get back to you in a couple days when I figure something out. Okay, so it's a couple weeks later and I have found the person whose house I'm going to go to. Her name is Bridget and she lives in Long Beach. She seems super cool. We've had like interactions for maybe like the last year or so on Instagram, just like responding to stories and stuff. And she consistently cracks me up, especially her stories where she is showing her responses to dudes on dating apps, just like annihilate me. So we've set up a date that I can come over. She took a couple days off of work. She has a roommate, a dude, and he's down to hang out too. She does have a little bit of concern about the Dolphin because she said her neighborhood is not the best, so it could possibly be broken into. She says she lives across the street from a Michelin star restaurant, but feral crackies post up around her place. Yeah, I'm coming to your house. You had me at feral crackheads. I think the Dolphin will be fine. That's my update. Found the person whose house I'm going to go to, hang out and rage. I'm excited to meet these people. A week later, the day had arrived and it had been raining a lot in San Diego, so it was the perfect time to get out of town for a few days. About halfway between Long Beach and San Diego, I stopped at Crystal Cove to camp out and hang with some friends for a couple nights. I'm currently in Crystal Cove, been camping out for a couple nights here. Tomorrow afternoon, we're heading over to Bridget's, and she actually Venmo'd me some cash today out of nowhere just to help cover my travel expenses. What a sweet pea! She also went online and got me an overnight pass for the RV, so I don't have to worry about it getting towed, which is super cool. But here's a wild thought that I was just having. Like, I don't know these people at all. I could literally end up chopped up in their basement. I haven't FaceTimed, I haven't talked on the phone with her, I haven't video chatted, nothing. I'm going in completely blind just to see what will happen. Here's a crazy thought. What I'm filming right now could be the video that plays on the Netflix documentary about my murder. You see, I'm living this life so you don't have to. Now it's time to crash out, and I will see you guys in the morning. Good night. I was in no hurry, so I got up late the next morning, hung out, and enjoyed the views. On my way out of town that afternoon, I stopped by the local Trader Joe's for some supplies where I ended up meeting a dude who knew of me from YouTube named James. We hung out for a while and talked about bands and stuff, and he was kind enough to treat me to lunch before I took off. Thanks, James! Just met this dude, knows me from YouTube, hung out for about an hour or so. It's kick ass. But now we are on to a new adventure. Could get funky. About an hour later, I finally arrived in Long Beach. We made it to Long Beach. Now we're gonna head over to this chick's house and just see what's up with these dudes and get to raging. Do you know what I mean? Do you? Do you even know what I mean? Like, come on. Upon arrival, Bridget met me outside, then brought me in to meet her roommate Christian, and we hung out and got to know each other a bit. I didn't film this part because I wasn't going to just have my camera going as I rolled up to meet them for the first time. That would be awkward. Looking around their apartment, I just knew that I was going to vibe with these cats big time. Soon, it was time for us to take a walk to the liquor store. This is me and Bridget. Going, come on, just like relax already. Jesus,
I don't know
it's
how to
just
relax.
YouTube.
It's just.
We're going to the liquor store right now to secure some items, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Necessary items. We're going to this liquor store. Wait, whoops. Oh, right here. Kill. There's the Dolphin parked across the street, right? And then your guys' place is right over here. So it's just right around the corner. It's perfect. And then we got everything in that bag, right? Listen to it clank about while she walks.
I mean...
Terrible life decisions. After we all got a proper buzz on, I asked Bridget's roommate to give me a drunk tarot card reading. I'd never had a reading before, drunk or sober. Christian right now is going to do a reading for me, and I need to shuffle this.
Yep.
All right, I have shuffled these up.
Weirdly enough, so your entire movement around with the RV, like you're experiencing everything and you're experiencing everything healthfully, but also there's also the negative and positive aspects. And it's also about like what you're pouring into your life.
Which is champagne, but...
Well, yeah. Literally, this means people giving you appointment, but this one means people stealing from you.
Ooh.
Yes.
What the You hacked my computer?
Yeah.
I knew it wasn't safe with you.
Emotionally, you've been stronger than you've been in a while.
Am I choosing something?
Yeah.
What does this mean?
You're going through some, like, real heartbreak, and it's kind of up your life.
Specific incident that broke my heart.
Yeah. Yeah. Spend some time. Like, there's a thing that, like, you up pretty hardcore, and you need to recognize and work with it.
Spend some time. Be me. Why are you hiding? Why are you suddenly so shy? Go put your goddamn makeup on then. I'm trying to get a reading over here.
Well, let me give you one last...
One last pull?
Last deck.
Feel it.
Okay.
This literally means that you're holding back.
What?
Yes.
I'm holding back?
Yeah.
So I'm not quite, like, I'm still holding back.
You're still
You
holding
are.
back. This is holding back the beast.
So I have to go even harder.
Well, maybe. That's your
All right,
final
guys,
card.
that's what's up. I'm taking away from my own self. Why are you so shy all of a sudden, miss?
I don't know.
Okay, so you have the dandelion.
Yes,
I have the little piece of it. And this dandelion that you're holding is going to be able to find this piece if I hide it somewhere on my body.
Yes.
Is the point.
I might have to run over it 1 or 2 times,
But
eventually
it will definitely find this.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to hide it somewhere where no one will ever know. And then...
Yeah, I'm telling you, be sneaky. Put it in somewhere where you wouldn't think I'd find it.
Okay. Now we're ready.
Okay. mishaps. Turn around. Turn around. Open your mouth.
You I cannot believe I fell for that. Oh. That was super. And I just
gotcha.
fully walked into that. Oh. God.
Sorry, Len.
Oh, I deserve that. After I foolishly walked headfirst into Bridget's dandelion trickery, it was time to run back down to the Dolphin and post my official paperwork letting the city of Long Beach know I was completely legal for the night. Oh, Jesus. All right. We're parked on a side street. I've been hanging out with my new friends in Long Beach. And we have just been like hanging out and raging, and it's been a hot time. But I cannot leave. I'm going to leave the Dolphin parked out here on this like side street. But that is like illegal, and you will get towed away if you do not have something that says you are permitted to hang out here. So, got this, which is pretty kick-ass, so that they will not tow me away. I am totally legal to be able to hang on the street in Long Beach. Isn't that killer? Anyways, enough of that. We're gonna put these things in the windows, and I'm gonna put on a different shirt, and then I believe we are going to go out to some bars later this evening, and maybe go out to some karaoke. And I don't know if you guys know this, but I love karaoke. Like, I love it. Like, I don't love singing it as much as I love just supporting everyone who's doing karaoke and getting really psyched about it. Like, I just end up being a huge fan. Like, I'm a karaoke fan. Don't judge me. You cannot find this content anywhere else on YouTube. Ooh, before I leave, I should probably black out these windows because we don't want people looking in here thinking that there's stuff to steal. I don't keep anything cool in here. Maybe this, though. Someone probably would try to steal that, right? Too cute. Blackout shades in place. Everything's blacked out. Boom. No one can see in here. They don't know nothing about nothing. Next, which shirt am I changing into, you guys? Is it Motley Crue, Too Fast for Love, or Cypress Hill? But the edited version, censored. Usually there would have been a middle finger right there, but this is the censored version. Which one would you guys do? I say, let's ask my new friend Bridget and see what she says. Which one tonight? Motley Crue or Cypress Hill? Waiting. I need faster responses. I don't have time for this. Okay, her heart says Cypress Hill. That's kind of where my heart was too. Got all of our stuff in the windows so nobody can mess around and come and say that I am not legal. I mean, look at that, dude. Come on. See what I'm saying? It's real. Okay, I want to just like tell this. I want to tell this for the viewers though. Before like heavy drinking happens, I like to have an avocado, and it seems to make me not have quite so much of a hangover. I don't have any scientific proof about this. I've got no way to back it up. So what are we doing?
We're putting a little lemon pepper on the Because
Lemon pepper.
lemon pepper on an avocado is magic. Alright.
That's all?
Just, well, on
Oh,
that
just
little
to
bite,
taste
I'm
it.
not going to ruin your whole avocado.
Okay.
The tits.
It's the tits?
Tits.
This is gonna be the
Yeah.
tits.
Yeah, have it.
Oh, I like it.
It's awesome. It's way better than just plain avocado. It's
All right.
so fucking
You win. Okay, you guys, just ran back down to the Dolphin because a very, very prime parking spot just opened up right in front of Bridget's apartment. And I want to snag it before some other bastard gets it. So that's what we're doing right now. Look at how cute that is. I mean, seriously? Come on, dudes. It's my keychain. All right, we're wasting time. Let's go. Okay, so quick update. I whipped around, got over to the front of the apartment. I do not have a backup camera on this thing, so I have to have someone guide me. Well, there happened to be a feral crackhead out there, so I was like, this guy'll do, right? So I have the dude guiding me in the mirror and whatnot, and then still the dude somehow blows it, and I end up bumping into the neighbor's car. Then dude proceeds to come around here to my side of the window and nearly gets run over by a goddamn city bus. I mean, it was so close. The bus was honking. It was so close. I thought this dude I was going to actually watch this guy die. So now the chick from next door whose car I bumped is outside and she's got her laundry out there and she doesn't look like she's super happy, but I'm gonna go out there right now and try to smooth it over with her. And no, I'm not bringing the camera and filming because I do not want to antagonize her any further. So let's go see how this goes. God. Now we got it in front of her place. Everything's cool, except I did bump chick for like 1 second, just 1 second. But she was out here and she said, everything's cool, she loves me, and we're good. Love this parking spot way more. The weather has turned and is screwing us, but it's still a good time. And there's the Dolphin. Moved to a new parking spot. Here's my new friends. Bridget, say hi.
Hi.
Christian. Christian just got up from a booze snooze. A little booze snooze. And these two have been so kind as to invite me over to party tonight. Christian, I'm really loving this tattoo and I'm loving the meanings behind it. What's happening here?
Shoot the like you just get the film done.
Okay, that is not like gun down a woman.
No.
Like, just so everybody knows, this
no.
has got to do with
Yes.
shooting a film.
A film.
A
yes,
film.
It's always about like every time you get your film ready, camera ready, and you get done, and it's like
Put it in the
we're
pan.
ready. Let's shoot this.
Really good. Okay, and I love this. So this right here is a VHS tape.
Yeah.
Which many people would not know what that was.
Yeah.
And then the tape is winding out of it. But my favorite part of this is what's
when
happening
reversed,
with the tape.
It's 666.
Reversed, stand in the mirror, and it is 666. That is brilliant. I love that so much. Christian, I'm glad you guys are my new best friends. You're still being awkward, aren't you?
Oh, always. When am I not?
Christian,
Yeah.
I just want to show also, this is your artwork.
That is mine.
Dude, this is so sick. I love it. Dude, those are rad. Wait, and you were a teacher?
Yes, I was
A teacher for how
Can you
long?
imagine? 10 years.
10 years. Teaching what?
Montessori.
That is
Kindergarten. Yeah.
wild. And look at you now.
I'm a barista bartender.
That's killer though. Lean into it. A few hours later, we were all pretty much totally hammered and started watching 90s alternative rock music videos on YouTube until I guilt-tripped my new friends into taking me to a karaoke bar. To be honest, we were in no condition, but we'd already come this far, so I figured we might as well ride this out to the end.
No, oh my god, no.
No, I'm not filming you right now. I'm filming myself. Look at, she's like down on the floor so hard. But she is a slut for karaoke. That's the truth, isn't it? Are you a slut for karaoke though?
I am.
See?
Yes.
I told you. I have just shamed these guys into going to karaoke. Tonight. Because why not? It's embarrassing. There's Christian. He's coming. Ma'am. Right.
Sir.
Right here. I'm reaching out. Your limbs don't even...
Oh.
What is this? This is already going off the rails and I love it.
No, it's not going to be good.
No, it's going to be beautiful.
No,
maybe not good, but beautiful. All right, we're doing this.
All right,
Look at that thing. Would you? That thing.
yeah.
What do you think of that?
Sorry, excuse me.
Sorry.
Excuse me.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry. Christian is still there. He's making it. He's making it. We've all got it. Here's where we're going. The pipe. I'm gonna dip in and see what it's about. Because why not? Things got super blurry at this point, and the battery died on my phone, so unfortunately I didn't get to film any more of the night's shenanigans. I think I need to get a dedicated vlogging camera instead of using my phone for this stuff. In the morning, I decided to spare my new friends the terror of annihilating their only bathroom and instead took my misery business out to the Dolphin. Hi, I'm pooping. She doesn't know. She's just going about her business. No clue. I'm just like a couple feet away, dropping a deuce. I love it, you guys. Mission accomplished. What a beautiful day in Long Beach. After everyone was upright, we took a little stroll through the neighborhood to secure some Bloody Marys to deal with our hangovers. What are we on our way to do right now?
We're going to slay our hangovers with bloodies.
Slay hangovers with bloodies. That's how we're gonna get through this. Even though I look like a what?
A Xennial.
I look like a Xennial girl.
Yeah, because you got your
Well,
jacket off your shoulder.
I'm not. Jesus. There. God. Cheers, queers.
Cheers.
Yeah, that is tasty. This, of course, led to another stop for food and pictures of margaritas. I mean, how could we not? Just look at this beautiful day, people. After this, I cut myself off because I still had to make the drive back to San Diego. They were kind enough to ask me to stay another night, but unless I'm plugged into power, the refrigerator in the Dolphin will defrost and make a huge mess of things. Back at their place, we watched the Fensler films and laughed until we nearly peed ourselves. Then, sadly, it was time to say goodbye to my new friends.
It was so good to
meet you.
It was so good to meet
you. Had the best time hanging out. You guys are so awesome. Thank you for having me over. I had the greatest time. You guys are my new besties.
My arms are actually attached to each other.
Okay, so saying goodbye to my new friends. We are heading out for the next adventure. Check that out. You know what that is? That is a air freshener, lemon scented. My buddy Nick gave it to me. Fits in here perfectly, doesn't it? All right, we got about a little over 2 hours to get back to San Diego. That's our destination tonight. I had the greatest time hanging out with Bridget and Christian. It was so cool. I give the whole experience 10 out of 10. I'm for sure going to make this a regular thing now. If you want to invite me over to hang out, the best way to get a hold of me is probably Instagram. That's like my social media of choice. If you're somewhere far from the West Coast, the likelihood that I'm going to be able to drive this RV to your house to take tequila shots with you in the yard is probably pretty slim. But you could always fly me out if you want to. Just reach out with an invite, and if the stars align, we will make this happen. Oh, and thank you to everyone who watched my last 2 videos and then gave tips or donations. That's super, super cool of you. Totally appreciate it. You're the best. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this little adventure, and I will see you in the next video.